Laptop? Has it been on your radar? Is there a family member who needs a new laptop? And these days, everybody's working from home, everybody's schooling from home, and everybody needs a good laptop. Well, we have our best value of the day. It's our best value ever on the HP Chromebook. This thing is so hot. It is outpacing all other laptops in the marketplace for a lot of reasons. I want to start with the fact that it is HP. It is the #1 top-selling computer brand in the country. It has the Intel processor inside. It's an Intel it's the Intel Celeron processor. Super high performance. It's super lightweight. It has all the full-size keyboard, all the features you could possibly look for in a price range like this. This is a $795 package, and we're doing it right now for $449. Now, we have two choices. I'm going to focus on the $449 choice, and I'll tell you why. It comes with Office. We have never, ever offered Microsoft Office 365 with a Chromebook. First time we've ever done it. So the fact that it's here and you're not paying much for it, it's a little bit extra, but most people who buy a laptop today, they buy the Office. So the fact we're including that for an extra $50 is so worth it. Here's the story, and that's what I want you to know right off the gate. So when I met with my crew before the show, and our producer, Brian, told me that we had about 1,200 left in the teal color with Office, 1,200 left. We're now down to 900 left for the day. That's it. The teal is completely sold out in the without Office. So I bring that up to you because if you want this, if you want the teal color, and it's really beautiful, I have to say. It's so cool. You never see this. It's really sharp. It's something very different. I think you will love it. I love the HP logo, how it pops off that teal. I like that it doesn't show fingerprints. And then the interior is all done in this silvery platinum. It's a real sharp looking Chromebook, guys. So I just want to show you that right out of the gate. If you want the teal, we're keeping a watchful eye. It will probably sell out in this presentation. I'm just glad, you know, this is probably the final presentation to get the teal. We also have two other colors. We have white, and the white is right in front of me here. It's really pretty. Crisp, beautiful, optic white. And then we also have the gray, and actually it's silver. It's a silvery gray, like almost like a steely gray color. So those are the color options for you. Teal, if you want it, good luck. You do need to decide on the teal right now, because as I said, I do expect that by the end of this presentation, it will be spoken for. At the end of the day, here's what I love most. You can get this home so affordably. Flex pay is $90. $90 is all you're paying right now to get this guy home in this color with Office. If you're doing without Office, it's a little less than that. We also have VIP financing on this, which means if you have an HSN credit card, you're at $33 if you're doing the without Office. You're at $37.50 if you're doing the with Office, and that's monthly, interest-free monthly payments. So however you want to do it, new customers, come on in, because you know the Chromebook, it's one of the hottest laptops on the market today, period, across all brands. People love this. It's light. It's solid state drive, which means you don't have to worry about viruses. It runs so efficiently. It runs really cool. And yet you still have, it's kind of perfect. Look at the beautiful screen on this. So good luck. If you happen to own this, if you own a Chromebook, please call us at 1-866-376-8255. We would love to chat with you. I also have Facebook right here. And if you are on Facebook, you can head to HSN's page. We will try to take any questions that you might have throughout the show. I'll keep my eye on that. Oh, people are asking about my jacket. My jacket's coming up in April. Isn't it cute? I love it. It's coming up in April. It's from my Colleen collection, so you can stay tuned for that. But if you have computer questions, come on in, because Aaron Berger, who is our expert, all things HP, is going to talk us through everything. Aaron, this is so much fun. I always tell you this, and I'm going to say it again. I love that I work early on these weekend days, because by tonight, these choices are going to be nil, right? I mean, already the teal, we're saying bye-bye to it. So I'm excited for people who are watching now. But we only do this, what, once or twice a year we get to do this laptop? I know it's always one of our hottest sellers. It always sells out early. People love this laptop.
And this is the first time you've done it with the option of having Microsoft Office included.
Yes.
Which is important. I mean, many of us, I think probably most of us use Microsoft Office, whether we're working or whether we're going to school. So many documents come to us in Word or Excel. So actually, let's just talk through that for a minute. If you're picking it up with Microsoft Office, what that means is you get all 7 of the Microsoft Office programs for a full year for your new Chromebook, for a tablet, and for a smartphone. So for 3 devices, all 7. So that means Microsoft Word, Excel, PowerPoint, Access, Outlook, OneNote, and Publisher. full year, full version of those programs. So good luck and congratulations, particularly if you're picking that up, like Colleen said, in the teal, which is already sold out in the non-office version. Let's talk about Chromebook for a minute. What is Chromebook? So you see Colleen and I here. This beautiful laptop. I mean, look how thin it is. It's incredibly sleek looking. It weighs only 3.2 pounds, has a 13.5-hour battery life. So it's very modern, very on the go. And you think, well, that's a beautiful laptop. It's a great value. What's a Chromebook? Why are they calling it a Chromebook instead of just calling it a laptop? Let me explain it this way. It is a laptop. It's a laptop on which you can surf your favorite website, hsn.com, or any of your favorite websites. Obviously, it's touchscreen, so you can pinch and you can zoom. There we go, shopping with Colleen.
Hey, Aaron,
you can always read.
I hate to interrupt you, but let's just talk about that for a second. Because the fact that it's a touch, we rarely sell a touchscreen for $399, $449.
That's right.
That is this is one of the only times we've ever done that, because that's a much more expensive feature. That's pretty impressive that it's a touch, don't you think?
Oh, I think it changes everything.
Yep.
You know, I think this would be a good deal.
Yes.
If it were a non-touch computer, but being a touch computer, I think it's like a run to the phone kind of deal. You know what I mean? It's the key change in a computer. Typically, when a computer goes from touchscreen to non-touchscreen, you add about $150 to its price just for that function.
Sure.
So that's a huge, huge value to have today. And being a touchscreen Chromebook means, so you know what a PC is, right? A PC is a laptop with the Microsoft operating system, with Windows 10. You know what a Mac is. A Mac is an Apple laptop with the Mac's iOS operating system. A Chromebook is a laptop, so you can stream your favorite movies, you can do Netflix, you can do Hulu. I know Google Classroom is a really big thing for a lot of you right now, for a lot of you who have students at home. A Chromebook is a laptop, it's just that the operating system is the Google Chrome operating system. That's it. You do everything you do with every other laptop you've ever used, except this is lighter weight, it weighs 3 pounds, has a longer battery life, 13.5-hour battery life.
Wow.
It's simpler and easier, and it's safer. Now, why do I say it's safer? This is a computer that can never catch a virus. No viruses, no spyware, no malware, no ransomware, and think what that means. You never have to buy antivirus because it's protected. So what's that save you? 50 bucks a year?
Yeah.
60 bucks a year, that sort of thing, right? In fact, we have a great little still we can show you guys. So I've told you what a Chromebook is. Chromebook is a laptop computer, high definition camera, built in, backlit keyboard, you know, all the creature comforts that you want on your laptop. But it's the Chrome operating system. Now, what's better about a Chromebook? Why a Chromebook? Number one, speed, speed, speed. Speed in setting it up. There's virtually no setup. You get this home, Colleen, you log in. If you have a Google account already, many of us have it, you know, like a Gmail account or whatever.
Right.
If you have one of those, you just log in. If you don't, you just set one up and it's free. It's very, very simple to set up a free Google account. What that does is it will connect all your devices that use like Gmail or Google Earth, Google Maps, Google Drive. It connects all your devices for you really, really simply. And speaking of simplicity, you can access and download everything from the Google Play Store. The Google Play Store is the #1 app store in the entire world. So you have more apps, more programs, more movies, more music, more books, all of it at your fingertips, whether it's all the free Google apps or whether it's Microsoft or whether it's just about any game that you've ever thought of or any app that you've ever thought of, they're all there.
Amazing.
And I'll show you guys the Google Play Store in just a little bit. Then this is probably the biggest thing, security. Built-in virus protection, an automatic background update. So the built-in virus protection means you don't have to buy McAfee or Norton or Viper. All of those are all wonderful antivirus programs. You don't need them. So there is no additional cost. And more than that, or maybe as much as that, there's no additional work. You don't have to do the work of always updating your security and updating your third-party patches and all of those sort of things. That's all done. And in fact, automatic background updates. Do you remember, I'm sure you do, those of you who use Windows computers, which most of us have, you probably bought going back to 2000, you bought Windows Me or Windows Millennium, and you bought Windows 7, you bought Windows 8, Windows 10. Every time a new Windows operating system came out, you'd buy a new computer to be up to date, right? That's not how this works.
Right.
There is one operating system. It's called Chrome. There's not going to be a Chrome Plus or a shiny Chrome or a polished Chrome. There's Chrome, period.
Love it.
And it automatically updates. Every time there's a new update to the system, it just automatically comes to your computer.
You don't have to buy a new one. I love
and you
that.
always have the newest and the latest.
Exactly.
So what it means is your computer gets faster over time.
You guys, people love it, just so you know. People absolutely love it. We are busy. If you can use express ordering, please. If you do want this pretty teal color, there are 800 left. That's it. We started with a couple thousand in this color. That's with Office. If you want Office, it already sold out without Office. If you want the teal color, and it is beautiful, you can see for yourself, it's different, it's unique, it doesn't show fingerprints. I love the way the logo pops off that teal. But you do need to pick it up now. I do expect they will completely sell out in this show. And it's early. We're still morning out on the West Coast. It's like a little after 9 in the morning on the West Coast. And we have a huge West Coast following. California is our #1 customer base. Just to give you an idea that our California folks, our West Coast people, are just waking up and they're seeing this perhaps for the first time. So if you have not made your decision on this yet, you have a son or daughter who has an old dinosaur who needs a new computer, and you don't want to spend a fortune, right? You don't want to spend $700, $800, $900 on a new computer, but you want performance, you want ease of use, you want a beautiful screen. I mean, this comes with everything, really. I mean, a student will love this. It's great for those of us who are working from home. I do all of my work from home. I don't sit at my desk here at HSN and work. Most of us are working from home today, or these days. And that's going to continue for a long time. So if you need a good computer and you don't want to break the bank to do it, here you go. It's so light. Did you hear Aaron say that battery life? Do you have an old computer, the battery's going dead every half hour, right? It seems like every hour the battery's going dead. This battery life is 13.5 hours. That's amazing. 13.5 hour battery life. Everything is included, you guys. All you have to do right now is spend one payment, $90. We've already had 360 brand new first-time customers join us on this computer. Yours is waiting here for you. So if you call us or log on, and if you are new, and I know you know this, you know HP, it's the #1 brand in the country. I mean, HP is the biggest computer brand in the country. I know you know Intel, and we're talking about the biggest names in computing, right? HP, Intel, Microsoft. I mean, these are the Mac daddies. These are the big guys who are helping us build these beautiful computers. You can't get this deal. You can't buy this anywhere else. So it's a very special offer for one day. We don't get to do this every day. We get to do it for one day, and that's today. So if you are thinking about getting a new computer, or if you have a son or daughter, this could be somebody in elementary school. It could be somebody in middle school, junior high, high school. It could be a great college, perfect for a college student because it's so light. I mean, it's feature-packed, you guys. Don't be fooled, because this thing packs a wallop. That nice 14-inch screen. Again, you're getting Microsoft Office for the very first time ever. And there you can see the Chrome operating system. That is one of the hottest things. People love the Chrome operating system. They love the fact that they have such high performance, total security with this computer, as well as Aaron was pointing out for all of you. Super high. I'm gonna have him take you on a tour because you can see all of the wonderful ports for everything you need. Again, this screen quality, that high definition screen, it's a touch. This is a touch screen. I can't even believe it's a touch screen for this price, but it is. You're choosing white, you're choosing the gray, which is like a steely gray, or you're choosing the teal, but the teal, we have about 700 or so left in the countdown's on here. If you want the teal color, and it is sharp, I have to say. It's really sharp, it's cool, it's different. Not everybody's gonna have the same color computer you have, which just makes it fun. But you'll use it every day, all day, every day. Aaron, you and I talk about it all the time. Of all the purchases at HSN, I always talk about, you know, my #1 is my Andrew Lessman vitamins, but my #2 are the computers. Because over the years, for me, for my family, the computers are essential. These are necessities. This is no longer a luxury item. This is a must-have item for all of us. And so that's why I think it's important. These are important purchases, we realize that, but that's why I think people can feel confident. It's a customer pick. Read the reviews. People love their Chromebooks. They love it. They like the fact that it's affordable, and yet you still get the performance that we're talking about. So we'll share more, but I hope you get yours. And if you're thinking about the teal, as I said, about 700 or so left, and we'll be saying goodbye to that beautiful color. We are busy. If you can use express ordering, that's the best way to get in here. If you have any questions for me or Aaron, by the way, stop by Facebook. Hi, everybody. We have, let's see who's with us. We have Lisa. Hi, Jim. We have, let's see, who else? Pasquale is here. Karen's joining us. The gang's all here. Hi, Rob. So if you want to stop by and join the conversation on Facebook, we are streaming live right now on HSN's Facebook page. But Aaron, it's really fun to show this. You and I always love showing it because it is affordable, and yet it really has so many cool features that you, including a touchscreen, that you wouldn't expect in the $399, $449 price range, right?
I love how surprised you guys are when you get your Chromebooks home and you love them so much. You know, there are a few things I think that sort of over-deliver on their promise, and I very much wholeheartedly believe that Chromebook does. I'll show you a couple of things about them if you've never used a Chromebook. Again, it's a laptop computer with the Google Chrome operating system. It never needs updating because it does updates automatically. It never needs antivirus, anti-spyware, anti-malware, anti-ransomware. All of that is built in. It's touch screen, so it's so easy to use. Navigating is so easy. I'm on hsn.com right here. If you want to see Colleen a little bit more clearly, look at that's shopping with Colleen. Oh, that's actually Callie, but Colleen's right over here. There you go. There's our Colleen. But the point is, anything you want to see more clearly, it's really easy to pinch, really easy to zoom, easy to scroll. I've got a couple of tabs up here at the top. I'm on NASA's website as well. I always like to see what's going on there, checking out the rovers and that sort of thing, looking at the galleries. Lots of things open at one time. So if I go down here, this is sort of my, what they call the apps bar across the bottom. So I have, for example, YouTube playing, and I'm just gonna get this to the most current. I'm just gonna fast forward it a little bit because it was behind. There we go. There's live streaming on YouTube. You could be live streaming Netflix, you could be live streaming Hulu, you could be live streaming Prime Video, you can live stream anything, and you'll just notice how fast the computer is. So YouTube playing while at the same time all of my all of those web pages that I showed you were open. I can go right to PowerPoint. I've got PowerPoint open, so if you have PowerPoint open or Word open, if you have a computer at home right now and you try to multitask, and Colleen, I think a lot of us can really empathize with this. This happens when you try to open more than one thing. You can sort of see the power of your computer dwindling,
like a gridlock.
Right? You can feel it getting
literally
slower.
like a gridlock. You almost like you do. You see everything just like slowing down, and then suddenly it just all freezes, right? I mean, that's what he's showing you. That's what we're trying to explain, the performance. That's why people love their Chromebook so much. By the way, I mentioned earlier, new customers. We now have 420 brand new people who have joined us on this computer. If you're new to HSN, this is the easiest place to shop. It's the best place to shop for electronics. We work with the biggest names in electronics. We have 30-day money-back guarantee. There's no restocking fee if you need to return anything. You go to a big box store, you're not gonna find this. Nobody has this deal but us. But if you do go to a store and you buy a computer, again, you're not gonna get this package, but if you do that and you decide to bring it back, they will charge you to take it back. They charge you a restocking fee. We don't do that. So HSN, it's simple. You call us, you log on, you pick the color you want. If you want teal, grab the teal now. We also have beautiful silver and white, but the teal is hot, hot, hot today. We have 650 left in the teal color. That's it for the whole entire day. So I do anticipate they could be completely gone in this show. But bottom line, with 400 plus new people who have already joined us, if you are new and you're tempted, I want you to remember with FlexPay, I don't know if we can put the FlexPays on the bottom of the screen or not, but you guys, $90 if you want Office, and most people do. If you want Microsoft Office, you're spending $90 on your credit card. You go to any store, anywhere in America, and you say, I'm gonna give you $90, I'm gonna take it home, I'm gonna take everything included, I'm gonna take all my software, all my stuff included, I'm gonna play with this for a month, and if I decide to bring it back, I want my $90 back. No store is gonna let you do that. So we want you to do that. We want you to spend the first FlexPay, we'll send the whole shebango home to you, get it home, try it out, test drive it for weeks. You have a 30-day return guarantee. So if you don't love it for whatever reason, send it back to us. We want you to love it. So I think if you are new, it's really low risk. And again, I can't wait for you to get it. Because if you start reading the reviews, people are so pleased with this purchase. You know, it's one of those that kind of over-delivers for you because you're not spending a lot for the features you're getting, a touchscreen, you get an excellent hard drive, it's solid state drive, which means, as Aaron said, it's more secure. It cannot get a virus. Cannot get a virus. So it's much more secure, has the Intel Celeron processor inside. These are the biggest names in electronics. And you're getting Microsoft 365 if you're choosing that, and most of you are. It's $50 more. it's worth it if you're going to use that, and most people do. Aaron, didn't you say the vast majority of people who buy a laptop today, who buy a PC, they buy Microsoft Windows? And so the fact that you get that included, ready to go as part of your purchase, all you're doing right now is making that first payment, free shipping and handling. And if you have an old one, like Aaron said, that's on the blink, it's hourglassing, you're waiting forever, it's like, is it on, is it off? Well, that's the other cool thing. I mean, when you turn it on, boom, it's on. You're not like, do you have a computer at home? It's like, is it dead? You're pushing the button, nothing's happening, you're waiting. This guy, off, on, boop, there it goes. So that's what's, I mean, it's so fast. It's lightning fast, and that's what's cool. I mean, this is like, it's like a little sports car. It's very high performance, isn't it?
It is, and it's sort of light and nimble, like a little sports car too. This weighs 3.2 pounds, you guys. See how thin it is? Just how beautiful and thin that. Look at that screen, high definition screen. The power on it, or I guess the engine on it, if you will, lasts forever. It's 13.5-hour battery life. So it has a great charge. Two things I want to show you guys. I want to show you the Google Play Store, and then I want to tell you about a little surprise that we're including that we haven't really mentioned. So I'm going to go to the Google Play Store just by going again down here to my apps bar, and all you do is just press the Google Play Store. By the way, if you want to open your whole apps tray in the bottom left-hand corner, you can always press that and slide up. And these are tons of apps that I have downloaded. Google Mail and Google Drive. I've got the Play Store. I've got Disney Plus. I've got an HP, something for my HP printer, so I print to my HP printer. Candy Crush. I'm going old school there. Netflix, etc. Let's check out Google Play, though. So Google Play comes preloaded on your computer. Google Play is the #1 app store in the world. So now when you want to download movies or music or games or apps or anything, you just go to the Google Play Store and it's all at your fingertips. It's sort of the ease and convenience of a tablet or a smartphone, in that you can get to apps and movies and games and all of that so easily, but full power of a computer, with a Intel, the #1 processor company in the world, they're built in.
Yeah, exactly. Hey, Aaron, we're getting a few questions here, so I'm going to ask you a couple of these.
Okay,
well, first of all, we have, let's see, Taluda, who just says she loves her Chromebook, so that's awesome. Helen is asking us if they can increase the RAM.
Oh, so the RAM is fixed. You can increase the storage. So if you want to increase the storage, you can do that either with we have a Seagate hard disk drive.
Okay.
That's 1.5 terabytes, and there's also a micro SD card slot on the side of the computer.
There we go. And then Rob says, this is so cute. Rob said he gifted the Chromebook to his 85-year-old dad. He said, I promised him if you can use an Android phone, you can use this. Truly the best gift ever. I love that. What a great gift. If you've been wanting to give your parent, your mom, or your dad a new computer, boom, this is the one. It's so fun and easy, they will love it. So think about that. Really nice questions here. James is asking how much the renewal for Microsoft Office. So Microsoft Office is included if you're choosing the one that has Office, and then it automatically next year when you renew it, isn't it like $60? I don't know. Is it like $60?
It's right around 60. Microsoft may vary, but it's right around $69, probably within $10 or so.
Okay. So there you go, James. So hopefully that helps answer that. But it is included for a full year if you're picking the Office up today. So we love it. A lot of you are jumping in here. We're going to take more of your questions. I'm just excited that you're watching early because the colors are great. We have a beautiful silver. We have a gorgeous white. The white is crisp optic white. And then we also do have the teal that is going. Last we checked, there were only 6